In the summer of 1858, London was the most powerful city in the world, and also the smelliest. For centuries, the city's solution for sewage was simple: dump everything into the River Thames. By the mid-19th century, the river was essentially an open, slow-moving sewer. When a record-breaking heatwave hit in July, the Thames didn't just smell, it fermented. The stench was so aggressive it was nicknamed the Great Stink. It was so powerful that it physically reached the halls of Parliament, which sat right on the riverbank. Politicians tried to soak the curtains in chloride of lime to mask the scent, but the miasma was undefeated. They eventually realized they had two choices: relocate the government to the countryside, or finally build a sewer system. Is this story a little too fragrant for you? Hit that subscribe button and give us a like. We promise our content is 100% odor-free. Quick question: what's the worst smell you've ever encountered in a big city? Tell us in the comments. The science of the smell. At the time, the leading medical theory was miasma theory. People believed that diseases like cholera and the plague were caused by bad air or rotting smells. While they were wrong about the cause, it's actually waterborne bacteria. Their fear of the smell accidentally saved the city. Because they were so terrified of the Great Stink, they gave an engineer named Joseph Bazalgette the green light to build a massive interconnected sewer system. Bazalgette's plan was a masterpiece of Victorian engineering. He built 82 miles of main intercepting sewers and 1,100 miles of street sewers. Gravity power. He designed the sewers with a slight slope, using gravity to pull the waste away from the city toward the lower Thames. The safety factor. In a stroke of genius, Bazalgette calculated how much capacity London needed and then said, double it. Because he built the pipes twice as big as necessary, London's Victorian sewers are still largely in use today over 160 years later. The Great Stink ended as quickly as it began once the rains returned and the legislation was passed. It remains the only time in history that a bad smell was powerful enough to force the British government to spend millions of pounds on public health. From the silent highwaymen to the underground brick cathedrals of Bazalgette, the Great Stink proved that sometimes you have to hit rock bottom or the bottom of the river before you can build something great. Subscribe for more unexpected history.